Be me, short king but like not even royal, more like short local councilman. Live in a city where rent is a hate crime. Work remote in customer support. Job description. Say, have you tried restarting? 100 times a day. My dating life. Hinge, Tinder, one girl who called me fun size and thought it was flirting. One girl who said she usually dates taller guys, mid-date like it was her allergies. Insecurity speedrun. I am a smaller dude in all categories, height, frame, and yeah, that too. Thanks, genetics. Spend most of my adult life convinced sex is a pop quiz I'm going to fail. Coping mechanisms. Self-deprecating humor. Going to the gym twice a week and touching every machine in one circuit like a confused raccoon. Late-night Reddit threads titled, "Does size really matter?" While eating pizza rolls. Enter Emma. Match on Hinge one random Tuesday. Her profile, 5'7", chaotic good, will psychoanalyze your childhood if you let me. Pictures of her at farmer's market with a cat doing yoga holding a drink. Caption, not an influencer, I just like sunlight. Me, 5'6" on a good hair day if I lie and say 5'8". My profile, me with my dog. Me holding a Costco rotisserie chicken. Me at my desk looking like I'm about to apologize for the inconvenience. She likes one of my prompts. The dorkiest thing about me is, I know way too much about random presidents. She replies, tell me something unhinged about James Garfield. I respond with 3 paragraphs about 19th century politics, hit send, immediately regret being myself. She sends, this is actually hot? I love a history goblin. Brain, we are in. Also brain, do not ruin this. We chat for a couple days. She's funny, uses punctuation. Doesn't say, we'll see when I ask to hang out. Finally she's like, okay, Friday, drinks? There's a place near me that does good nachos and bad decisions. Emotionally I am already in love. Friday comes. I put on my best. I read but also have a job outfit. Black jeans. Button up. Sneakers that aren't destroyed. Spray 1 too many pumps of cologne. Instantly regret it. Uber to the bar because I have decided I will be drunk enough to forget my insecurities but not my address. Walk in, it's that dim trendy place where everyone looks better than they feel. See her at the bar. She looks like her pictures, which is already rare. Curly hair up in a clip, black dress with boots. Smile that says, I have survived therapy and will call you out lovingly. She turns, smiles, Liam? Me, yep, that's me. She looks me up and down. I brace for the height comment. Instead she goes, nice shirt. You look very... I once thought about starting a podcast. I laugh. Thank you. I've been working on my brand. We get drinks. Conversation is stupidly easy. We talk about bad bosses, our student loans. She tells me she works in sex education for a non-profit. My brain, error 404. She makes a joke. Don't worry, I don't analyze people's technique over appetizers. Me. Good, because my technique is currently eye contact and hoping for the best. She laughs way too hard at that. This is either going very well or she's mocking me professionally. We share nachos. Shoulders touch. She keeps leaning in to talk. Puts her hand on my forearm when she makes a point. My nervous system, who gave you permission? 2 drinks become 3. Bar gets louder. She leans closer to talk by my ear. I catch her perfume. Some warm vanilla situation. Brain chemicals. Unlocked. At some point she says, do you want to get out of here? My fight or flight or freeze or fumble activate all at once. I say, yeah, sure, I could go for some air. She grins. I live like 5 minutes away. I have air there. Hello? We walk to her place. Tiny but cute apartment. Plants, books, a framed poster that says, consent is sexy and mandatory. Sex ed girly confirmed. She offers wine. I say yes. We sit on her couch. Netflix starts asking if we're still watching something we never started. Tension level high. Self-esteem level medium low. She moves closer. I'm really glad you came out tonight. Me too. This is nice. She tilts her head. You're cute when you're trying to sound casual. And then she kisses me. Okay. My brain leaves the chat for a minute. It's been a while since I kissed someone who didn't feel like an oral exam. She tastes like wine and lime and questionable life choices. Things escalate. Clothes don't fall off, but they start submitting their 2 weeks notice. My heart is pounding. I'm doing okay. She seems into it. I'm 70% sure I have not forgotten how bodies work. Then it happens. The moment. She pulls back, breathing a little heavy, looks me dead in the eyes. Do you have a condom? My soul exits my body. I do not have a condom. I did not think we would get here this fast. I thought maybe we'd make out and I'd go home and overanalyze everything she said for 3 days. I freeze. No. I don't. She watches my face, like she can see the shame download bar filling. I start babbling. I know, that's irresponsible. I just didn't want to assume, and I usually do have one, but I switch jackets. I mean, I can run to CVS, or we can just not. She puts a hand on my chest, stops the word vomit, smirks, relax, professor. I got it. She gets off the couch, walks over to her dresser, opens the top drawer. I swear a soft golden light comes out. It's a collection. Condoms, lubes, little bottles, stuff I recognize from TikToks and stuff I absolutely do not. She's flipping through them like she's looking for a specific file. Me on the couch, frozen between awe and oh God, how many people have been here. She glances back at me, sees my face, laughs, relax. I do this for work, remember? Sex edition, I get half the stuff free in swag bags. I exhale. A little. She picks up a box, turns back, walks over, sits beside me again, looks at me, down, then back up, mischief in her eyes. You read way too many Reddit threads, don't you? Me. I don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely know what she's talking about. She leans in, voice suddenly softer. You're giving overthinks his sighs in the shower energy. I choke on my own breath. That's a wild call out. She smiles, it's okay. I like you. I like this. Then she says it. The line that will haunt and heal me. You're boyfriend-sized. My brain actually short-circuits. I have never heard that phrase before. I instantly know what it means. Not huge, not tiny, just normal, comfortable. I should feel roasted. Instead, I feel like I'm being handed a diagnosis I can live with. She must see all that on my face because she kisses my forehead. That's a compliment, by the way. I manage, that's new. Her what? Being told your body is fine? Me. Yeah. She nods. That sucks. But you're here now. She grabs a condom from a box labeled Snug Fit, which I absolutely clock but pretend not to. My soul goes, wow, she picked one like she's selecting difficulty mode. She just acts like it's the weather. We proceed in a way that will not be described because I respect Toas more than I respect myself. It's good. Better than good. She's present, communicative, into it. I don't feel like I'm on trial. I'm not thinking about angles and performance reviews. I'm just there. At one point I kind of half laugh. She pauses, what's funny? I say nothing. This just feels like the first time I'm not in my head about it. She smiles. Good. That's the point. After we're lying there, catching our breath, her hair a mess on the pillow. I'm trying not to cling too hard emotionally. She stretches, that was nice. Nice. Brain wants a better adjective. But I'll take it. Nice is a win. I go home later in an Uber. Stare at the ceiling that night. Brain running through everything in 4K. But instead of cringing, I'm smiling. Like an idiot. Like some high school kid who just discovered second base. Of course, because I can't have one pure win, this is where the chaos starts. Next day I text her, had a really good time last night. Would love to see you again if you're down. She responds pretty quick. Same. Smiley face, this weekend? There's an art thing downtown I've been wanting to check out. I fist pump in my empty kitchen like an absolute loser. My dog looks at me like, who hurt you? So things are good. Then I make a mistake. I tell my friends. Group chat. Me and Marcus. Ben. I drop boys, I finally slept with someone who didn't immediately regret being there. Marcus, i.e. let's go short king. Ben. Details or die. I should have said it was nice, end of story. Instead I overshare because I am fueled by validation and poor boundaries. Tell them about the drawer, the condoms, the boyfriend-sized line. Marcus. Boyfriend-sized is crazy. She really said safe and reliable compact sedan. Ben. Condom drawer with multiple sizes and accessories? Bro, she is a final boss. Marcus? She got new Game Plus save slots in there. I laugh because it's funny, but it plants a seed. Condom drawer means options. Options means other players. My little insecure brain. How many guys has she called boyfriend-sized? I hate that brain, but it's still mine. Friday comes. Date 2. We meet downtown. Some artsy thing with installations and people who say liminal space unironically. Emma looks great again. Oversized sweater, jeans, glasses. Professor of making me stupid aesthetic. We talk. She laces her fingers with mine. Casual. Like she's been doing it for years. My nervous system, what is this, security? Then we walk past a booth. Sexual health nonprofit. Condoms, pamphlets. Emma waves at them. Hey, guys. They know her by name. Emma, you coming to the workshop next month? Yep, I'm leading the body image one. Body image. My entire soul goes, oh no. We move on. She's explaining an exhibit, something about capitalism and loneliness. I'm nodding, but my brain is replaying last night's drawer. I decide to be normal about it for approximately 30 seconds. Then I go, so that condom drawer. She raises an eyebrow. Yeah. You seem very prepared. She smirks. You say that like it's a crime. No, it's good, responsible, just. She waits. Tilts head. Just what? I should stop talking. I do not stop talking. Just, how many guys have had the drawer tour? Silence. She looks at me. Not mad yet, just evaluating. Are you asking how many people I've slept with? Or are you asking if you're special? Girl, why you gotta put it like that? Panic. I'm just curious. And like, it was comforting, but also, she exhales. Liam, I'm 28. I've dated. I've had casual sex. I work in sex education. The drawer is my office, basically. I nod, internally spiraling. Yeah, no, totally. Sex positive. Woo. She watches me for a second, tugs my sleeve. Hey, look at me. I do. She softens. I liked you enough to invite you back to my place. I liked you enough to do it again. Last night wasn't a workshop. It was you and me. Okay. Sincere, kind, healthy communication. And yet, my insecurity is like cool speech. She probably said that to the last guy too. We finish the art thing, grab food, things feel mostly normal again. We end up back at her place later. Yes, again. Things happen. No, not telling you. But here's the new twist. After round whatever we're in bed. She gets up to grab water. I'm lying there like a satisfied, anxious hamster. Her phone lights up on the nightstand. I am not trying to snoop. But my eyes are nosy. I see a notification preview. Group chat. Condom goblins. Message from Sarah. Did you use the boyfriend-sized ones? Told you they're elite. My heart drops into my stomach. Okay, I have two choices. Let this go, assume it's a joke, or touch the nuclear button. I choose chaos lightly. I don't open the phone, but I screenshot the notification with my brain. Emma comes back, hands me water, snuggles up. I'm suddenly stiff and not in the fun way. She notices. Where'd you go? My mouth. What's condom goblins? Her face does that micro oh. It's a group chat with some friends from work. And boyfriend-sized is like, what, an inside joke? She sighs. Okay. Full transparency. We were talking a while back about how porn and culture mess with guys' heads about size. So we started using boyfriend-sized as a thing for like normal dudes who aren't trying to rearrange your organs. It's supposed to be positive. I should leave it there. Smile, say thanks, move on. Instead I go, so, am I just some case study? She frowns, what? No. My insecurity grabs the mic, feels a little like I'm this week's content. Today in Condom Goblins. Liam, a boyfriend-sized specimen. She pulls back. Wow. Okay. We both sit up. Mutual naked tension, but not the fun kind. She says, Liam, I have treated you with nothing but respect. I haven't laughed at you, I haven't body-shamed you. I've literally done the opposite. And you're mad because I have a group chat with my coworkers? Like every person on Earth? I defend myself poorly. I'm not mad about the group chat. I'm mad that my biggest insecurity is apparently categorized. Categorized? She repeats. This isn't the DMV. I told you something to make you feel better. You clearly needed it. Ouch, but true. We argue in circles. Me from the land of my entire adolescence was jokes about size, and now I'm raw about it. Her from the land of, I am doing my damn best and you're picking at the one thing I thought I nailed. She finally goes, look, if you can't handle someone actually being okay with you, that's not my problem to fix. I like your body. I like your size. I like you. If that's not enough, because I've also hooked up with other people in my adult life and sometimes talk about sex with my sex educator friends, then we're probably not compatible. It's annoyingly reasonable. I shut down. Okay. She sighs. Do you want me to call you an Uber? I say, I can get home. We do that awkward finding clothes in the dark dance. I put my jeans on inside out. Fix them. My dignity is somewhere under her bed. At the door she pauses. For what it's worth, I did genuinely mean it. Boyfriend-sized is my favorite size. I half smile. Maybe I'll believe you when I stop hating myself. She looks sad. I hope you get there. Door closes. Uber ride home is me staring out the window like a divorced Victorian widow. Driver playing 2000s R&B. Lyrics about love and regret. Too on the nose. Get home, collapse on bed. Phone lights up. Text from Emma. Got home okay? I stare at it. Type yeah. Sorry I got weird. Delete. Type yeah thanks. Good night. Send. She replies night. Period. No emoji. Nothing. Brain, you did it. You ruined something healthy because your self-esteem lives in a basement. Next morning. Wake up. Check phone like a raccoon in a trash can. No new texts. Fight the urge to stalk her socials. Lose. Go on Instagram. Her story. Boomerang of a coffee. Caption. Sunday reset. Block, bless, release. I immediately assume that's about me, even though it could also be about like laundry. Over the next week we text a little, but the vibe is off. No more flirty memes. No more you're cute. Just logistics. Short replies. Finally she sends, hey, I've been thinking. I like you, but I don't think this is going to work right now. It feels like you don't believe me or trust me when I say nice things. And I'm not in a place where I can fight your internal battles for you. You're great. I hope you find someone you can actually let like you. I stare at it for a long time. Part of me is angry. Wow, okay. Thanks for the therapy note, Dr. Emma. Part of me knows she's not wrong. I type a bunch of stuff. Backspace it away. Finally send, yeah, that's fair. Sorry I made things weird. You didn't do anything wrong. Good luck with everything. She hearts it. No further contact. And just like that, my time in the boyfriend-sized era is over. Friends ask what happened. Marcus, yo, how's condom librarian? Me, we stopped talking. Ben, what did you do? Me, overthought my way out of a good thing as per my brand. They tell me I'm dumb, which is accurate. Life goes on. I still work my dumb customer support job. Still go to the gym. Still doom scroll Reddit threads where women say, size doesn't matter as much as confidence and connection. And guys respond, this is cap. I think about Emma more than I want to admit. The drawer. The line. Your boyfriend sized. The way she said it like she was just stating a fact, not giving me a participation trophy. I keep replaying that night in my head. Not even the sex. Just the moment she saw my panic and went, you read way too many Reddit threads. Don't you? And didn't flinch. I wish the story ended with, and then I went to therapy and we got back together and I learned to love myself. It doesn't. It ends with me, 27, lying in bed, staring at my phone, thinking about texting her, hey, I'm working on my shit, wanna grab coffee sometime? Then not sending it because I don't want to drag her into my half-baked healing arc. I buy my own box of condoms. The snug ones. Keep them in my nightstand. Small stupid act of acceptance. I still joke about it with myself. Compact model, good mileage, great handling. Still flinch a little when I hear guys in locker rooms brag. But somewhere under all that is a girl in a black dress opening a drawer, looking at me and saying, that's a compliment by the way. We don't talk anymore. She's probably educating people and actually being emotionally healthy somewhere. I'm still on Hinge. Still making jokes. Still pretending my self-esteem isn't made of wet cardboard. But the next time someone asks, "Do you have a condom?" at least I'll be able to say, "Yeah," without feeling like I'm lying about more than just being prepared. No grand revelation. No happy couple montage. Just me, boyfriend-sized, alone in my apartment, laughing a little too hard at my own jokes, trying to believe that the way she saw me isn't completely made up, and hating just a little that the first time I ever really felt seen, I still managed to close my eyes anyway.